I love you with my heart, with my soul, with every fiber of my entire being. How are you feeling right now, beautiful soul? So, I wanted to share with you a little bit about grid work and your connection to the earth and to the stars and where we are evolving our consciousness as a species and the crossroads that we find ourselves at and how we can plug our human bodies, our light bodies in to the system that is there to aid our mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual growth as a human species, but as souls and geometrical beings, mathematical equations bouncing around this universe, as well as bouncing around on this green and blue ball that we call Earth. Now, down in the ground, you have grids, ley lines, channels that energy travels through. Some people call them ley lines, some people call them dragon lines. The dragons helped create some of these grids millions of years ago. Mother Earth herself was originally destined and lined up to be a living library because of the mineral crystal content and the ability to store information. Due to certain wars, there was manipulation and certain things took place. But the grids within the earth, the structures left by some of our extraterrestrial sisters and brothers, some of the crystal cathedrals and crystal cities down in the ground. Okay, there's this whole network that we can plug into. You've also got stars, planets, suns, moons, our celestial sisters and brothers up there, which aren't really up there because there's no up, down, left, right. There's no nothing really in terms of time, distance, measurements. In the quantum field, everything is in here inside of our cosmic hut, but that's another story. But what we can do as intelligent cosmic beings living in these physical vessels is plug into the energy grids. Now, we as a species are here on this earth for so many reasons. I mean, we're here to enjoy being human. We're here to go through this so-called ascension process, which isn't actually really going anywhere. We're not going up, we're not going in, and we're not doing anything. We're actually just raising our levels of density, vibration, frequency, our harmonics. We're not going up, contrary to popular belief. There is nowhere for us really to go. We are already there. Again, that's a whole other story. But right now, what we can do is plug into the batteries. Now, the batteries are down in the earth. The earth is magnetic. The stars, electromagnetic. There's also magnetic frequencies, coming out of other planets and stars and suns. There's also electromagnetic charges that we can get from the earth. What we are as a species, as well as humans here to enjoy being human, go through this ascension process. We're here as conduits to help transfer information from the stars to the earth and also upload information from the earth to the stars. Okay, we're living in like this gigantic computer. We ourselves as a human species are like biological computers. And we're always downloading information. I mean, we're downloading information from our soul experiences from past lives, future lives, which in real time is just all now in the quantum field. Everything's parallel. As I said, there's no up, there's no down, there's no left, there's no right, there's no future, there's no past. Everything's central. Everything's here and now in this quantum field. Inside our cosmic hearts, the gateway, the stargates, all things. But we can plug into these grids, and we are the conduit between there and here and here and there, which aren't really here and there, or there and here, okay? But we're playing in this 3D, 4D reality where there is up, down, left, right, in, out, polarity. And the polarity is actually very important because it shows us where we don't want to be. We know we don't like pain, so let's try and move away from it. We know we don't like war, let's try and stay away from it. We know we don't like to get burnt, so let's not try and get burnt, let's stay away from it. Okay, the pain, the darkness, the horribleness, the things around the world, the atrocities, they show us where we don't really want to be. So it gives us contrast, and then we can move in whichever direction we feel we need to move in. But we as a species have optimum energy available to us 24/7, 365. Now the whole game is designed to help keep us away from those batteries. We're told that we're not powerful. Okay, we are kept out of our center point and in the illusory external world, focused on materialism, material objects, because the game doesn't want us to go in here and find our truth, our power, our wisdom. But when we become still and we center ourselves, eyes open, eyes closed, it doesn't matter, and you go into that still space, you can open up your energy field and you can connect down into the earth. You can connect up into the stars. We have a geometrical, multi-dimensional light body. And I've discussed this in other videos, but not for some time. We have many cylinders around the outside of our physical body in the quantum field, a part of our external, geometrical, extended light body structure, as well as our Merkaba and octahedron, various components. We have these cylinders that spin around the outside of us, and they're linked into what I would call our transmission centers. And the transmission centers, they control the ebb and flow of cosmic energy from the stars to the earth and vice versa. Because if we didn't have them, we'd blow up because the cosmic frequency would be too much. So you have an alpha transmission center way up above your head, an omega way down below your feet. And you have 13 transmission centers in between, ranging from your Earth star all the way up to your Soul star. Down in our body, some people would call them chakras on a lower vibrational level. Chakras are a control mechanism. But what we do have running through our body are transmission centers. And what we need to do is to open ourselves up. So we have a great big heart. And these transmission centers run fluidly, effectively, and control this ebb and flow of data. Now, we can encourage this and enhance this, and I'm not going to go into crazy detail. I'm just going to keep it very, very simple, okay? Because I don't know where you're at in your human reality, in your consciousness, and this might be new information to you. If it is, all I want you to start doing is set a great big intention, and that is to plug into the Earth's grids. You've got golden grids, crystal grids, there are platinum grids, emerald, blue sapphire grids, ruby red grids. There's a whole range of different grids which make up levels of architecture within our planetary grid structure. Mother Earth has a Merkaba down in her center. There's a server down in the center of the Earth, a crystal server. And it hosts certain information streams. And when we plug into these information streams, it only uploads a certain level of consciousness and frequency band into us. So we can maintain a certain level of consciousness, vibration, etc. The game is rigged against us to try and stop us plugging into this. But if you were to just sit still for 5 minutes, close your eyes, open your heart. Keep your eyes open and open your heart. Consciously open the stargate of your heart by bringing your attention and your awareness here, your focus here, and consciously allowing it to bloom like a an incredible, beautiful diamond lotus flower with a golden center. Front and back, left and right, up and down, just blooming in all directions, 360 degrees. And visualize, experience, intend light to come from your heart, straight down through your center, straight down through the planet, down into the center of the planet where Mother Earth has a Merkaba, 2 tetrahedrons. Plug straight into her Merkaba, and then set an intention for your energy to plug through Mother Earth's Merkaba into the Earth's grids. And then open your heart continuously and allow this light to flow up through your crown, straight up through the skies, up into space. And plug into the grand central sun, deep in the constellation of Sagittarius. Just set the intention. You don't need to know exactly where it is, where the grid reference points are, etc. All you need to do is to set that intention, because the grand central sun is everywhere. Mother Earth's Merkaba is everywhere. Remember, there's no time, distance and measurement in the quantum field. Everything is in the same space at the same time. Now, if you can just sit there for 5 minutes plugged into these 2 energy sources, you're going to feel yourself charging like crazy. You start to do this 5 minutes every day. Get into the habit, the swing of it for 5 minutes a day, then go to 10, then 15, then 20. Why not keep yourself plugged into it 24/7, 365 as you move around? Now that might be too much for you to start with, but that's where you want to get to, plugged in. Not unplugged. That's what the game wants, to unplug you. Your aim, your mission is to plug yourself back in and energize and upgrade and be the highly evolved, conscious superhuman that you came to planet Earth to be. We're at a crossroads right now on planet Earth. We've been here so many times. We're galactic titans, we're soldiers from another universe, and we're here to fulfill a mission on planet Earth. Go back to Atlantis. What happened? We fucked it up. Maybe you weren't there. Maybe you were. Many of us were. Atlantis went under. Why? Because we chose the wrong timeline. We chose the wrong vibration. We didn't stay plugged into the source. We unplugged ourselves and plugged ourselves into materialism and ego and power and control for the wrong reasons, to manipulate, to crush the divine feminine and expand that dominant male ego power. Now, I'm not saying that the masculine's bad. What we need to do is to have the masculine and the feminine in perfect equilibrium. That's the mission critical ingredient. That's where we harness our divine power, when dark and light merges. And we balance and harmonize both. Because to deny light is dangerous. To deny darkness is dangerous. To bring them into equilibrium, you become a master of dark and light, and that's where your true power lies. But what we did in Atlantis and other times through human history is we've chosen the dark agenda. We've chosen the negative, low vibrational, materialistic timeline. Right now we're here again. What are we going to choose? Are we going to choose these things? Are we going to choose luxurious lifestyles and put our spiritual nature second? I'm not saying it's bad to go out and have a luxurious lifestyle, but maintain the connection to your heart, because your heart fuels everything. Love, baby. It's all about love. Love, unconditional love. And it's not even unconditional love, because that's just a word we've stuck in front of love. It's just love. Love, love, love. It comes from here. It's what created you. It's what created me. It created the sun, the moon, and the stars. We have an opportunity right now to stay plugged in, to be highly conscious, evolved humans that understand the power of our own cosmic geometry. Like lions and lionesses, we can rise and prowl these earthly plains like a pack. Dangerous, fierce, but loving and compassionate at the same time. A pack of lions cares about each other. A pack of wolves cares about each other. I love you as my sister or my brother. Like a lion, a lioness. Let's open our hearts. Let's connect to the stars. Let's connect to the earth. Let's plug into the grids, earthly and cosmically. Let's raise our vibration and let's choose right now to be these beacons of light, to power ourselves up. And as we power ourselves up, we power the planet, the stars, our celestial sisters and brothers, each other, and we become a force to be reckoned with. Unfuckwithable, dangerous, kind, loving, compassionate, courageous, confident, whole, true, wise. All of this is in here. Everything that you want, need, require, desire to co-create the most magical, extraordinary, phenomenal reality where we all feel blessed, full of joy, where we roam these earthly planes as a global family, as a human family, as a galactic family, reconnecting here on planet Earth. So what are you going to choose? Unplugged or plugged in? They're your only two choices, man. There's no middle ground on this one. You're either plugged in or you're unplugged. You get to choose. Wherever you are, right now, on this magical, glorious green and blue ball that we call Earth, I love you. Go out into this world and hug your sisters and brothers. Hug them so tightly. And remember, beautiful soul, the golden rule of hugging. Never, ever, ever be the first to let go. Love fiercely and ferociously. And I'll see you again real soon. Remember to check out our website, starmagichealing.com. Come and connect with our tribe. Let's merge all our tribes together. Packs of lions and lionesses. Galactic titans, sovereign soldiers. I love you, beautiful soul. Go and shine that magical light. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out, beautiful soul.